So welcome guys, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. So about 2 weeks ago, I make a video on my bread and butter strategy, and today I've decided to make a compounding video on how you use it lively. So you can see that my bread and butter strategy is just what? Is a strategy that comprises of what? Four things: understanding market structure, uncovering hidden potential market in the liquidity, and what? Hiding agenda. So you can see, so this is just four things that what I put into consideration taking my trade. So I'll be showing you the step-by-step guide on how to use it. So you can see is a live account, control T. Let me show you. Is a live account. So I have $3 there that I flipped it for $23, right? So that is how I use the bread and butter strategy. So now the bread and butter strategy is a strategy that we use to what? To is a strategy that we use to what? To trade the market, irrespective of the kind of experience that you have, your level of exposure, whatever it may be. You just need to what? To incorporate it into your trading analysis. So the strategy actually works with four things. Right, the first thing that we'll consider in the strategy is what? Is our opening price, right? Our opening price. We'll consider our opening price, and then we'll consider our higher time frame structure. We'll consider our what? Our higher time frame structure. So it's a very powerful strategy. Let me it's a very powerful strategy that you can use to build your account, right? So it uses the what? The opening price, the aging of. So you can see now, look at this. Let me bring it from where I'm coming from. Now this is my 4 hours time frame. Many would actually want to what? To trade this and be looking for a sell. No, it's a buy that you should be looking for. It's what? It's a buy that you should be looking for, right? It's a buy that you should be looking for. Cause why? Look at our H1 structure. On the weekly bias, we are bullish for the main time, right? We are bullish for the main time, right? We are bullish for the main time. So it's a strategy that you can use on its own. It's a standalone strategy, but if you really want to understand to enjoy the strategy, then you really must pay attention to your what? To your higher time frame. It's very, very important. It is very, very important to pay attention to your what? To your higher time frame, because that is where everything starts from. So I've done my analysis from higher time frame, and I was able to what? To obtain that, okay, I'm bullish for my what? For my New York session. I'm bullish for my New York session. So that was how I was able to take this entry. So now look at this is what I did. Now look at this inducement here. Look at this inducement here. Let me bring my pen. So I have my inducement there. Epic pen. It is 2 o'clock. So any moment from now, because the session that I'm trading is actually coming to an end, so I might just be looking to what? To end the what? To close the trade, right? Or minimize my what? My loss. So now this is what I did. You can see that this is on my 5 minute time frame. I combined it with what? My power of three. My power of three is very, very important too. So that was what I combined it with. So I have my what? My opening price here. Look at, I have this inducement taking out here. Hey, wait, why now? I have my opening price here. Okay. So I have my opening price there, right? So I have my opening price sitting at that area there. So what I did was that if you look at the time that I entered, this is 12:40, right? 12:40 in in Nigeria my time, right? That's going to be 13:40. That's 13:40. That's 1:40. Right, that was the time I enter. So the reason why I enter is this. Let me show you that I've done my analysis from my what? From my daily time frame. This is my entry point. So now look at this. I have this what? Break in market structure, right? I have this break in market structure here, another break in market structure here. So obviously with my power of three, so this current trade here now from here now is actually my what? My previous 4 hours candle. That was my New York session. New York started around 12 p.m., which is 1 o'clock. So I haven't gone through that. So what I did was that I patiently wait. You can't just be trading the strategy. You need to understand the ins and out of it. right? You need to understand the ins and out of it, right? So one thing about it is that as at the time 13 o'clock, that was what? The starting of another 4 hours candle. Now the 4 hours candle, the power of three, it is I expected it to be what? To be bullish. So it is going to be an open, low, high, close. This is the psychology of a what? Of a bullish candle. Right? That is the psychology of a bullish candle. So since I've experienced that and I've seen that, so now look at very well. This is as at 12:40 that I open 1 o'clock candle. This is 12:05. Okay. So we already had the what? The manipulation that I'm waiting for. Right. So I buy at the low of the what? The current candle. I buy at the low of the what? The current candle. So once I have that, my mind was at rest that no, nothing is going to happen. So and I've gotten a word. For those of you that trade SMC, you will have said this is the what? This is an inducement. Of course, it's an inducement if you want to call it an inducement. But the major factor that I considered there was what? I have this. Now, the overall now, I have this my what? My liquidity. I have this my liquidity here, which is my fair value gap, my internal liquidity, which is my fair value gap. Look at it here. So the moment I have this reaction here and I was able to get a change in structure here, my mind was as that okay, I'm coming to an end of this what? I'm coming to an end of this strategy, right? Coming to an end of this particular open high low close. So once I have that, I have my confirmation, I pull my trigger, right? So my take profit now is actually going to be here. Now my take profit now, I have some other things that I had in confluence with it, right? But the moment I have my take profit here, so this is my take profit. It's just a simple scalp of this. I just want to pick that $30, that $3 to something very meaningful. So that was what I did. So I came down to my what? To my 1 minute time frame. I haven't gotten those confirmation. Look at it here. Let me clean this. Right. So I've gotten those confirmation that I needed, right? We can see they react to the midpoint of the what? Of this internal liquidity. For those of you for the bread and butter strategy, I basically categorize the what? Liquidity into two. We have internal liquidity and external liquidity. And currently I have somebody who's actually going through it. You can see what I did show the person. That's what I okay, it's actually from Ivory Coast. So you can see I've pinned it for him. What? My higher time frame bias. So where the division of the last two is this. So this is what I did. So this is basically what I used. So after I've done my analysis, look at the confirmation I gave him. The what? For confirmation, my session, I'm trading the New York session, PM session, not the AM session. My opening price and my what? My higher time frame key zone and my liquidity, external or internal liquidity. Now let me show you the implication of this liquidity. Now I've gotten all those things that I needed in that place, right? I've gotten all those things that I needed. Now let me go to 15-minute time frame to show you. Now this is what we call an external liquidity. We broke this high here. This is a swing high, right? So this is an external liquidity. So market does two things basically. For those of you who are part of my students, I told them two things. Market internal liquidity and external liquidity. So once they take out external liquidity, they are coming back to what? To internal liquidity. Now, if you look at very well, they took out external liquidity. Where is my current range? This is my current range. This is my swing low. This is my swing high. So normal, what I did was that once I see this what? Internal liquidity here, which is a fair value gap from 3-minute time frame or 5-minute time frame, and I saw the reaction there, I pick up my entry. I've justified that external or internal liquidity. So those are the things you put into consideration. Meanwhile, if you want to know more about my bread and butter strategy, you can DM me. It's actually a simple strategy you can use irrespective of your experience in the market, whether an amateur. The only thing you need to know is just that you should do what? Know the basic, the bid, the price, because I can't that is not included in the video. So you have to go and do your analysis and your research and know those things. But once you know those things, forget about the experience you are coming in from. Coming with it, I took it from scratch. Even a layman person can understand my bread and butter strategy. It's a simple strategy that you can use to what? To boost your account, profit your account from it, and then you move on from it. Now my target now, if you look at very well, my target is this. Actually, this $3, I want to raise it to $50 or $60. Then from there, I'll get a profit from account in what? In currency pair. And I will trade it again. The strategy works on anything. It's even more easier on currency on synthetic indices because there's no news, unlike the what? The currency pair. But irrespective of the news in currency pair, once you understand the basic four things that are aligned in the what? In the bread and butter strategy, honestly speaking, you are good to go. It's a simple strategy you can follow. Irrespective of the situation that is coming, your mind is at peace that no, you are going to hit your strategy. All you just need to do is what? Remember that no profitable strategy, if you apply a bad risk management, is not going to be good for you. So just apply a good risk management on it. So if you want to know more about the strategy, you can DM me. Actually, last week on my group, I told them so that I might be dropping the video on them. I hope I can get it for it. It's nothing. But I actually told them, okay, like I told them, no, I can't get it here. So that's just the strategy. It's just a simple strategy that you just need to combine with time. One thing about this strategy is that it's a strategy that will combine your what? Your technical analysis, your analysis with price. If those things are not happening at that particular time, ignore it. It is not a profitable, it is not a high probably, it is not a high profitable entry for you. Right? You can see my entry is just time frame. All you need to do is just your time frame and you are good to go. Right? And you are good to go. So I don't want the strategy to be too long, the video to be too long, sorry. But it's actually what? And an easy strategy that you can use. You can use it. Right? So of course we'll be having a what? Consolidation here, probably to another 12:30 or 12:40. Because look at now, we took out this eye already, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this eye has been taken out, this finger has been taken out. So there has to be a reaction on this finger eye that was taken out. So that's why you had this consolidation. And then from overall here now, we've broken this what? This eye here. So two things are meant to happen. The market might decided to what? To retrace back to discount of this range. And it's the liquidity that we have here. If the liquidity that we have above here is very, very, very serious, it might not retrace back to the what? To the equilibrium of this range and just continue to come and grab this what? This liquidity. So that is what the liquidity is all about. The bread and butter strategy is a simple strategy that you can use irrespective of your experience in the market. All you need is just what? Understand the four basic things that what? That I have aligned, and the four basic things are just what? Are nothing but your what? Your what? Your understanding your market structure, hidden opportunity in liquidity, as in liquidity is everything in the market. That is what drives the market. And then the hidden gem, the session, honestly speaking, inside session there is session, there is key zone inside session, even inside key zone there is still key zone. Understand these things. It is based on what? The price and what? The unveiling the secret of open, high, low, close. That is your power of three, just like I have demonstrated for you on this particular trade. Right. So this is my 1 hour power of three. At the same time, it allows